Hello and welcome back. This is a process video with Sherry. I'm the Moonlight Crafter and I'm playing with the Ornate Garden Suite. I'm playing with some scraps I have left of the Specialty Designer Series paper. Normally this is a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, but I have some scraps left over from one of my other videos and I have just decided just to play on camera and see if I can capture something really cute. I have an idea in my head and I'm looking at the flowers right now to grab a bunch that I like. So you'll have to see what part of the paper you want to use. And this will make more sense when you see the finished card here of what I'm trying to do. And I do like this bunch of flowers that I have. And so I have decided on a certain bunch that I am going to fussy cut out. And I've decided that I'm going to grab these white and yellow flowers. And then there's a cluster of leaves in between. And then I'm going to grab the pink zinnia next to it. You have to also think about placement, where your sentiment is going to be, where those flowers are in relation to the card. Are they on the top? Are they, in the middle? Are they center? So there's a lot that you have to think about. There you go. Those are the flowers that I'm going to grab. And it will be different on every card that you do because, as you can see, there are lots of flowers all over this paper, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It was tough to choose which ones to go with. I am using our Stampin' Up paper snips. They are extremely sharp and they are very adept at cutting little tiny intricate cuts. A tip here also is I am moving the paper just as much as I'm actually moving my scissors, and that allows me to have some more rounded cuts and not so rigid with my snipping. And now I'm getting to, I think it's a zinnia. It's been a while since I've done any flower gardening to know my flowers anymore. There we go. Okay, and once I get this out, I've got several different ideas that I'm gonna float around, because when I did this card, I did not know exactly what I was doing. I just had an idea in my head and I thought, yeah, I will share it with you guys. And I apologize, I'm really close. It's really close to my face right now as I'm working, and I'm almost off camera because of it. Here we go. This is the hardest part of the whole card, and it's actually very relaxing, I think, to do the fussy cutting. There we go. All right, so it looks kind of funny right now. That was my idea, was cutting that out and popping it up. But I have some other ideas, so I want to see what else this looks like. I'm using the Label Me Lovely punch, which is a gorgeous punch. And not necessarily putting these punches behind here, but I wanted to see what it would look like if I had white back behind. I don't like it. So then I think, ooh, I could nestle a little fox in there, put the punch, and actually I really do like it. Oh, I like it a lot. Or I could do bunnies in there. I do like the fox, but I'm trying to stay focused here. I'm going to go back to my original idea. I want to know if it's going to look good or not. So we'll do the foxes nestling through in another another time. And then I just go ahead and put that down on my old olive card base. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Dimensionals. Do not skimp on your Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. A lot of times we want to save these, but it's really important that your card looks just really well done, and that's by using enough dimensionals. Now here you'll notice I'm doing a second layer. I put 2 on top of each other because I wanted extra height. I really want this to pop on my card, and I want you to be able to tell that I have cut it out. It would be quite a bit more subtle if I didn't use 2. I'm using Dandelion Wishes for the sentiment. And remember, when you do your stamping, it's a straight down, good pressure, straight up, no wiggle on your stamping. And I'm not going to pop up my actual sentiment. I've decided I'm just going to put it on the same layer. And then you just have to figure out where everything's going to go. And my flowers are going right back in the spot that they came from, but you'll see that I left a little bit of an edge there just so you could see that I had cut them out. Now I use this a lot in all my videos. You probably see me grab out my shimmer paint. This is Champagne Mist with a water wash, just a little bit of water. And you could use a wink of Stella as well. I like the ability to make this as opaque or as transparent as I like. I feel like I did this one a little bit thicker on the paint than I probably would do on a second one. I would add more water to my paint on the next one, but you'll see at the end it actually looks really gorgeous. And why not? We'll paint the leaves for good measure. Don't want to do too much. This is not watercolor paper. I don't want to soak my paper. And there, it's got some shimmer to it. I'm using our Champagne Rhinestone Basic Jewels. They are almost like a light pink, which matches really nice with this card. And then I like it the way it is. I think it's beautiful, but I am gonna see what it looks like if I add our Whisper White. This is our 1/4 inch crinkled seam binding ribbon. And what's special about this ribbon is that you can color it with our Stampin' Blend alcohol markers, any color that you want. So that gives you a lot of choices for buying one ribbon if you have our markers. And it's a soft ribbon, so it's really easy to tie. And I think this is great because everyone thinks that I'm perfect at tying bows because it usually turns out pretty nice when I'm done, but it takes me some finagling on the bows just like everybody else. And so I tie it and it looks okay. And I try a bow and I don't like it. Take that back out. And I will just finagle with it until I get it where I want. I'm gonna just go with a little knot. I think this looks cute and classy, and I'm happy with that. So there you go. This is Rococo Rose, light Rococo Rose marker, and it shows you how you can color that ribbon. If I make some more of these cards, I will probably use that color to make that ribbon. I think that matches nicely with some of my flowers. But not on this one. This one looks great just the way that it is. Yay! You can use up some of your scraps and make a gorgeous card. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The shimmer just really does it, and it's just simple. I'm gonna show you the shimmer here. I'm just admiring my work. This would be a great card to send out to people right now with everyone being stuck at home. Look at that shimmer. There you go, guys. I hope you get your hands on this Ornate Garden Suite and the specialty paper that comes with it. It has a lot of beautiful pages that I think you're going to love.